Am I the asshole for telling my wife that I'm not taking off work to be present at our daughter's birth?
This is too easy. Yes.
Yeah.
Wow. Should have picked harder ones.
Why? Why? Work is work. You're replaceable, motherfucker, the next day. If you gone and fell sick, your requisition is open the next day.
That is true.
You're going to miss a momentous moment with your spouse and your kid just so you can stay at work. You're a corporate bootlicker, bro. You an asshole.
The only reason I could see missing it is if y'all are just absolutely broke and you're don't have PTO. But even then, I would just fucking get a new job.
Nah. I'm taking extra shifts on Uber the next weekend just so I won't miss the damn birth of my child.
That's fair.
I mean, I agree with you. I'm just saying there's a scenario where he's not a corporate bootlicker. He's just terrible decisions.
No, corporate bootlicker. I like that. I like how strong
I'm coming
John...
off too nice this episode.
John's getting confident with his predictions because he's been so right.
Maybe.
I like it.
Watch the story. Be like, I just love my job so fucking much. John's fucking bricked up right now, dude.
My wife doesn't want me in the delivery room. Damn it. All right. So my daughter is expected to be born sometime this month. So I've been picking up extra work in order to have money for when the baby comes.
Ooh.
Yesterday I came home and my wife asked me when I would be taking off from work so that I could be by her bedside. I told her that I couldn't because there was a big project coming up and that they needed me.
Boo.
Nah.
My boss is also married to the sister of one of my wife's brothers, friends. What a wild connection.
Yeah,
Whoa.
you lost.
There is no
I'm
Pepe
lost.
Sylvia. Carol.
And they've known each other for a very long time. When I got out of the shower, my wife told me that she called my boss and that he was going to give me off as much time as I needed with pay.
Yeah, dude. What the fuck?
Then she says, you told me that there was a project and that they needed you, but I was just told that you didn't even ask for any time off. In fact, you asked for more work. I got upset.
You fucked up.
I got
so
upset.
Funny.
For one, and I told her this when I was first officially offered the job, that I don't want her using her friendship with my boss to get any special treatment. And two, I think it's disrespectful that she overruled my decision to work by going over my head instead of talking to me and having me call if I decided to take time off, that is. She decided by herself that I was going to take time off and called the boss on my behalf. Imagine you decided to do something at work and your spouse calls your boss and tells them not to let you do it. How would you feel?
Bro, if Nancy got me fucking free PTO, you know how fucking overjoyed I would be?
We're going out for dinner every night.
What the
Hell
fuck?
yes.
Free PTO to take care of your baby?
And he just didn't even ask and lied to his wife straight
Wild
up.
behavior. Wild, absolutely wild.
She apologized about calling, but was still mad about why I never asked for time off. I explained to her that I wanted to work for extra money to have after the birth, and plus the baby wouldn't even remember me being there or not.
Fuck you, man.
I hate this guy. This guy sucks.
Fuck
you.
you.
You don't deserve a kid. You don't deserve a family.
You think when that kid wants to hear their birth story, whenever they're an adult or whatever, and then you're just going to be like, oh yeah, dad wasn't going to go because there's a project that he was not actually needed on. I got his boss to give him PTO and he said no.
And that's the story of how you were born.
Yeah, that's the story of why he's,
6 feet under right now.
Your stepfather, your biological, but not my ex-husband, essentially.
I understood what you meant. So she burst into tears and said that she wanted me to be there. And I felt bad and said I would try to be there if I could. And everything was fine this morning.
Try if you could. You could, dumbass.
You absolutely could. He said take as much time as you need. Infinite PTO.
Paid.
Oh, man. So everything was fine until this morning when I was getting ready for work. And she said, "You're still going to work?" I said yes. And she asked, "What if the baby starts to come?" I said that her mom will be there and that I will try to rush over to the hospital as fast as I could. She said, "Fine, go, I don't care anymore," with an attitude, and I left. I just got a text from her mom saying, "Shame on you," and my mom saying, "I'm disappointed. I thought I raised you better than this."
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't get what the big deal is. Why is everyone making such a big deal about me not being at her bedside? How many of you remember your parents being bedside? I want to take time off after the baby is born so I could bond with her. Doesn't make sense to take off before then. It's technically during then. But anyway.
It's technically one day. But
yeah. I know my wife wants me to be there, but we're always together. Am I the asshole or is my wife not thinking straight?
Dude,
I tried to be gentle with her because I know it's mostly her out of control hormones talking, but this is ridiculous.
Oh my God, you are such a dense dumbass. How many times your boss, your work, they're like, hey, take as much goddamn time as you need. Your wife told you, hey, I need you on my bedside when I'm giving birth. You're responsible for that fucking child, you idiot.
Yeah.
And your wife is going through a traumatic, freaking painful operation or procedure or whatever, and you choose not to be next to her? You are a dumbass. Oh my God. And also, I'm right again.
Yeah, you are.
dude, he's fucking horny as fuck
I'm
right
on
now.
fire, baby. Let's go.
Sean, what do you got?
No, I mean, John really did say everything that could be said about that one. Like, you got unlimited PTO. You got the life hack of all life hacks. And you still are like, I gotta fucking lick that boot like John predicted.
Corporate bootlicker,
But
baby.
even the boot wants you to stay home, so it makes no sense.
The corporate's even like, yeah, no, it'd be pretty fucked up if we
chill.
kept you from your child's birth, and you're just like,
Right.
no, I got that project. Remember that we
Honestly,
talked about?
it's not an important project, brother. It's busy work. Just fucking go.
Yeah, it also doesn't sound like there's actually a project. Like the boss is like,
I was gonna say
He's
he don't
fucking
sound like
cap.
he's not part of anything.
yeah.
The cap.
Oh, Jesus. So we had a few comments here. So Wang Chun Tao says he keeps talking about how it won't matter because the baby won't remember, acting as if his wife isn't even a person. She's going to be undergoing a huge, scary, exciting, dangerous, life-changing experience.
Yes.
And he should want to be there for her as well as the baby. The Too Long Didn't Read is so patronizing and cruel. She's being completely reasonable. Why is he so determined to not be around for this? Also, he's mad she hadn't spoken to him about it, but when she did speak to him about it, he lied and gave this money bullshit when his boss is offering paid leave. He is honestly gross.
Thank you.
I think that sums it up perfect because it is like, it's not for the baby. He keeps saying like the baby's not going to remember. How many do you remember your parents being there? It's not for the baby. It's for, well, partially it is for the baby so you can take care of the baby while your wife, probably sleeps after having birth. But it's also to be there for support for your wife, your partner, who is, going through a very traumatic experience. And like, if you're not there, that like, who does she got to support her? Like a doctor? It's not the same, right? So she's asking you, begging you to be there because she is probably afraid and wants support from you. And it's so fucking dense of you not to realize that.
Expert in fucking, I don't know. Great power. For the fifth time, it's your boy Sean.